This week in the news, Queens legislators found a number of reasons to celebrate following the delayed passage of the state's $153.1 billion budget. Elected officials representing the borough said that some of the items they were most excited to see included in the budget were the Raise the Age campaign to make 18 years, as opposed to 16 years, the age of criminal responsibility, environmental protections, the extension of the tax on millionaires, a $2.5 billion investment in affordable housing, and $25.8 billion in education investments. We had a lot of great successes. There were some good, there were some bad, there were some ugly, said State Assemblywoman Nili Rosick. We fought back on the senior center cuts and got more money for affordable housing. We got a minimum wage increase for direct care workers and a lot more money for transportation and infrastructure. In related news, Governor Andrew Cuomo announced as part of the budget that New York State will become the first in the nation to offer free tuition at the state's public colleges and universities. The Excelsior Scholarship will offer free tuition to students from families making up to $125,000 per year. To qualify for the scholarship, students would be required to attend school full-time and must finish on time. Additionally, they'd be required to work in the state for at least 2 years after receiving a degree. Otherwise, the full grant would retroactively become a loan. Representatives from Queens College were ecstatic about this scholarship. The Excelsior Scholarship recognizes that in today's world, it's not enough to have a high school degree. LaGuardia Community College President Gail Mello said, "People need a college degree to secure a well-paying job. For our students, many of whom are low-income and first-generation college students, the Excelsior Scholarship offers much hope and motivation." And Brooklyn's Channel Lewis was charged on April 5th in the murder of Howard Beach jogger Katrina Vetrano. If convicted, he could face life in prison without parole, the Queens District Attorney said. Meanwhile, Councilman Eric Ulrich honored Lieutenant John Russo for his work on the case. Russo's discovery of the defendant's stop-and-frisk files ultimately led to Lewis's arrest. Ulrich presented Russo with a proclamation during a city council meeting. And those are the top stories this week in Queens. This week's video is brought to you by the Douglaston Manor.